Welcome to Daily Attendance. This is Daily Attendance, August 10th, 2023, and it is Thursday. So welcome to my class. This is an online course. We will not be meeting other than, if you go see me in the library, if you want to meet me in person, or you have questions, or you want tutoring of any kind. I also belong to the English department, of course, and so we do have APA guidelines, that we can help you with, or a paper review should you be doing your resume or any type of paper research project, okay? There is a link within your dashboard on, I think, resources, and we have a whole video on APA. That way you know what is required and what APA standards are in order of whenever it is that you're writing something, okay? So welcome to today's term. This term is August 9th through September 21st. Get ready. It goes by really, really quick. As soon as I upload my videos are on 24/7. So at your leisure, or, within your time frame, you can most definitely view my videos. So so don't make sure that you incorporate your these classes that you have with me, whatever it is that you're taking with me, into your schedule, because it's very easy to get lost. And since my class is so simple and easy, and I do that on purpose, and we'll get to that in a bit, then it's easy to sort of leave me towards the end, or forget to upload your screenshot for your daily attendance, or forget that the assignment is due. So I highly recommend that you turn on your notification for your YouTube channel. Anytime that I upload, you get notified. But also, schedule it in so that way you won't forget, because it's very easy not to turn in things for my class, just because it's very easy, and it's it's sort of it's at your it's on you, right? Because I have the upload, so it's not like you have to go physically somewhere. You have to go into a YouTube channel. But you guys do social media, for most of you, just like you go and check on your Instagram or your YouTube or whatever, make it a habit to, incorporate me into your schedule. And that way you keep up with the assignments, which are going to be crucial. Okay. So that I will be having tutoring on Mondays and Tuesdays. If you want any type of tutoring, if you just want to de-stress, if you want me, I've done also, there's some students that come over, and what we do is they touch base with me in terms of what they have to turn in for that week, whether it's for my class or other classes. If they have trouble, locating a teacher or talking to a teacher, I'm the intermediate, or I tell you how to do it. So come on by, or if you just want to meet me, okay? I also have meditation sessions that help our students. It doesn't matter if I don't have you for a class. So tell your friends, we have meditation sessions. They really help you ground and really help you focus. Okay. So we want you to be super, super successful here in Southwest. And that's why you're here. The hardest thing in school, and the hardest thing to get your degree, is it takes you longer to decide than to actually get through your coursework and get your graduation done, okay, and your associates or your licensing or whatever, your certification, whatever it is that you're getting. So so congratulations, because there's nothing better than investing in yourself. A lot of people say that the biggest investment is your house. It's not. Your biggest investment is you, and you should be what you're really pouring into, and whatever it is that you are investing in. Once you invest in yourself and you get your life stabilized, financially, emotionally, spiritually, spiritually, you don't have to believe in anything, just in self, right? Or you can believe in whatever it is, religion or source or whatever it is that you believe in. But whenever you get yourself stabilized in all that, and whenever it is that you become independent, right, and be able to create some sort of economy or stability for yourself, then that's what stability is about, and that's what independence is about. Even if you have people that might help you, or you have spouses that contribute to you economically, there's nothing more than really being able to be fully independent, no matter, because you never know what might happen, okay? There's all sorts of things that might happen. So highly invest in yourself. And the second best thing that you can invest in yourself is your children. If you have children, invest in your children. If you don't invest in them now, you're going to be supporting them for the rest of your life, or they're going to be in jail, or you're going to have to deal with them when they're adults. Okay, so at a codependency level. So invest in your children right now. This is when they need you. They need a good stable parent, even if you're the only one that's parenting. If you're a single parent, just try your best, right? But if you do have, someone that's co-parenting with you, or a spouse that, is helping to parent them, then by all means, invest in your children. They will be highly, the rewards will be astronomical once they become full-fledged adults that can, be independent on themselves. And then, and lastly, and that's it. Lastly, your house will come, or the material stuff will come once you have yourself and your family set, okay? So keep working on yourself. It's going to go by quickly. Your certification, after that, you're going to see that you're going to go into maybe, your degree. So, be mindful, and be mindful of your grades, and be mindful of yourself. The only thing that you have is your integrity, your character, and who you are in your word, okay? And once you lose that, you can't gain it back. And so this is a good time, if you're a veteran, or this is your second, career, well, it. But if you're barely starting off, it's important to, show up for yourself mostly, and to be integral, and in whatever it is that you do, and whatever action you take, and however it is that you proceed, okay? So be mindful. So with that, I just want to say, be mindful of my class. My class is very deceiving in the sense that it is very, very easy. And so some students leave it till the end, or some students think that I'm a pushover, and I am, right? But not when I think I'm being taken advantage of. Nobody likes to be taken advantage of. So if you have difficulty, I will most definitely work with you. But if you wait till the end and you want to turn everything in, or you're mad at me because you don't understand, you have, you don't understand the way the class works, or you give up and you don't want to communicate with me because whatever, that's not a solution, okay? So be mindful. Make sure that you're up to date in my coursework. Make sure that you get everything in. Once you miss the deadlines, all right, I will not help you. And if you show up on the fifth term, on the fifth week, telling me that, that you had all this other stuff, or you didn't understand the course, or you didn't understand my class, that's not going to jive, okay? Because you have a lot of opportunities to contact me. I'm always available. I'm probably one of the teachers that will answer you immediately, okay? Unless I'm in a meeting, unless I'm unable to, unless I don't have service, or I'm in the bathroom, okay? But if I am available, I will contact you immediately. If I cannot answer your question, I will tell you that, and I'll tell you that I will investigate and get back to you, okay? So please advocate for yourself. Don't take this personal, and don't make it an attack on your teachers, because when you do that, that's that whole saying, you cut your nose to spite your face, which doesn't make sense, because the only person that you're hurting is yourself. And the reason I'm saying this is because I've had several students, in the past that have said, I was just mad at you. Okay, well, I can't help you if you're mad at me, and I can't help you if you don't answer my calls, and I can't help you if you don't reach out, and I can't help you if you don't help yourself, okay? And the one that should be interested most in resolving your problems or your issues are you. You're the one that's responsible for yourself, okay? So we are here to help it. I sort of read minds, but I'll get to that later. But if I'm calling you and you're, at a deficiency in my class, and you don't open up, or you don't talk to me, or, you don't make arrangements with me, because whatever happened to you, maybe you had a death, maybe you had an injury, maybe you were out of town, I don't know, whatever it is, out of town and was unable for whatever, because I've had people that say they're out in town, and so that's not an excuse, okay, because you have internet everywhere, okay, unless you're in the Himalayas, or in, Tibet or whatever, okay? But other than that, everybody has internet. So make sure that you advocate for yourself. Don't leave my class till the end. The way that I've structured this is so you can get 100, so that way that could really help your GPA, all right? I make it really simple for a purpose, okay? This is everything that you will be viewing in my classes, especially for English, maybe not so much for business communication. The business communication is pretty straightforward. All my classes are pretty straightforward, but English is specifically, you saw this in high school, you saw this in grade school, so this is just a review. If you are a second language learner and you have not been schooled in the United States, then you might have a little bit more of struggle, but most definitely contact me. That does not absolve you if you don't understand English to not do the work. If you don't understand English and you're struggling, maybe you need to come and talk to me or come and talk to the director, because you will need English, even though your medical terminology is Latin-based and you can really get through it. But if you don't have enough English to read, and you don't have enough English to converse, and you don't have enough English to follow the lecture, then you're going to struggle. So, contact your director or contact me. But other than that, it should be a very easy course, especially if your schooling has been in the United States. And at least for English, it's a piece of cake. It's just sort of a review, okay? As long as I see that, that you're working and you're doing your best, I will most definitely work with you. Every instruction, every assignment that you will be turning in for me, okay, is going to be either copied and pasted onto a Word document, all right, or, you answer in a Word document. Once you have secured the Word document or created the Word document with all of your assignment in there, you title it with my name, your name, class, okay? You need to state the section. Sections are A500, A501, A502, etc., okay? And then you title the course, with the name of the course and the section numbers, okay? I reference the courses by their section number, okay? And then of course the title of the assignment, all right? After you've done that, you need to upload it onto the SU link that is provided, and then I grade it eventually, okay? If you have any type of discrepancies in terms of grades or anything else, or sometimes I make a mistake, okay, and I give you a grade that is not used, speak up. That's why you need to check your grades and say, hey, miss, why did I get this grade? I thought that I had done this and this and that. And I'll go back and check and see what it is. Usually it's a mistake on my part, but sometimes it is not, all right? I highly encourage you to watch all the videos that I put up. They're not really long videos, because what's happened in the past is that students don't want to watch the video, okay? You have to watch the videos. And so what happens is that they ask someone else, hey, what's the homework, is what I think is happening. I hope to think that, as opposed to thinking that people are cheating. But let's continue with that, and just give you the benefit of the doubt that you ask someone what the homework is. That person sometimes doesn't get it right, and so they give the wrong information. So they give the information for another course that is not their course, because they misunderstood, or they didn't click on the video, or they didn't watch the video, or they didn't click on the timestamps that I provide, okay? And so it goes one and one and one, and everybody, there's a whole section of people, a group of people that turn in the wrong homework, okay, or wrong assignment. Most importantly, sometimes they turn in either the final or the midterm incorrectly. If you turn in the wrong assignment, I will not give you the opportunity to redo it, and I will not give you the opportunity to upload it again, okay? And I won't take it as an excuse. If you got the wrong assignment, especially for exams, I will not correct it, and I will not allow it. Part of what you have to learn is that you follow instructions, and that you make sure that it's the appropriate assignment, especially with such big percentages. Your exams are worth quite a bit, okay? Your learning activities are worth 45% of your grade. That is your attendance. You either show up or you can't. Even if you get it excused, if you did not meet the deadline, okay, and you did not upload your screenshot with your comment from YouTube for that specific daily attendance onto SU, all right, I will not grade it. All right. If you can upload your daily attendance and you get it uploaded, you're going to get full credit. If you miss the upload and the deadline for that, okay, and the cutoff, I will not allow you to I will not give you credit for it because it's attendance. It's sort of you're here or you're not. And you have this available 24/7. Even though you have to turn in your daily attendance, okay, at 5 o'clock for that day. And that is a requirement for Southwest. That has nothing to do with me. And attendance is very important for all your grade, okay? And it's very important for your GPA. So, and for everything else, if you're going to be in nursing later, they're going to ask you what your attendance is. If you have bad attendance, they will not accept you into the program, okay? So that's what I mean, all right? So if you have access and you have till 5 o'clock that day, but I always leave it a day later, okay? So you have a full 24 hours, about more than 24 hours, I would say, 12 hours, I would say, you have a full day. I would say you have a little bit more than that, okay, because it's usually the following day I let it go up until midnight, okay? So if you missed it and you missed the deadline, then you can still upload it. As long as you upload it, you will not be counted absent, and you will also be given a grade, okay? If you miss the upload, I will count you absent and you will miss the grade, okay? So get it in as fast as you can. Usually uploads take forever on YouTube, so it depends, but usually I try to get everything up by like 8 o'clock or 9 in the morning. If I haven't, that means something happened, or that means that the upload has taken forever. You know, YouTube is having issues, or I'm having issues with my internet, or whatever. So that's 45% of the grade. You're either here or you're not. It's an easy 45%. After that, you have, 35%? 30 and 30, I believe. 35 and 35. I can't remember, something like that, okay? So you have 30 for your assignments, and then you have 30 for your exams. I think it's 35 and 35, okay? 60, something like that. If you guys remember the percentages, tell me. I'm off by 10, but anyway, so more or less like that, okay? So your exams are worth like 30 or 35%, and your assignments are worth 30 and 35%. You're gonna have 2 exams, midterm and final. Make sure you get that in, okay? If you make a mistake with that, in terms of getting the whole assignment wrong, I will not allow you to turn it in again, okay? That's it. So make sure that you're listening and you're watching the video. Don't trust anybody. I always, in school, relied on myself, and I would double check and triple check, because I couldn't afford to fail any class, and I couldn't afford to have a bad GPA. So I would always make sure that I always knew, because sometimes people would tell me stuff and it wasn't correct, okay? And the only person at fault there was me, because I didn't check. All right, and then so exams are midterms and finals, and then of course you have your assignments, which will be weekly chapter assignments that you have to read, and you have to do work at the end of the chapter, okay? Your exams will be exactly like a chapter assignment. They're just going to be graded as an exam, all right? Everything in terms of exams, usually we do a week before, or a couple of days before your actual exam. That gives it, because it's online, so it gives you a little bit more time, to get it done. But also I give it to you so that way you have extra time for your other classes that you have to study, because you don't have to study for my class, okay? It's not a test like that. It's just a matter of reading and being able to answer whatever it is that you were assigned to answer. Please make sure that you, great, I don't have a pin. Please make sure, damn it. Please make sure that you check your correct assignment, and then that you're not doing an assignment that is not for your class, okay? I had that some of the students did that last term, and I'm not gonna take it, okay? If you need to watch whatever it is that you need to watch, you need to make sure that it is, all right? So going on to your assignments. Remember that your assignments are, I'm gonna put this, and they're gonna be due on Saturday, okay? Midnight for you to turn in, so 3 days. Make sure that that you read all your chapters and that you copy and paste it onto a Word document, okay? And you title it, and make sure that it is not a PDF. I will not grade it, and I will not accept it if it's a PDF, because there's a technicality when you upload. Sometimes it uploads as a PDF, and I want you to learn how to upload it as a Word document solely. So be mindful. I do not accept PDFs. I accept Word documents only. I do not accept pictures for assignments, and I do not accept handwritten assignments, okay? So part of the thing that I'm asking you to do for your assignments is for you to be able to manage and be able to, deal or work or develop your skills, between programs and between Word and between, YouTube and SU, and be able to copy and paste and use all your tools, okay? So this is going to be your assignment for this week. Make sure that you, read all your chapters, and we are going to start with English 133, A500, and A501. Okay, so English 133, A500, and A501. Okay, you will be doing, at the end of the chapter, you have a test 1 and test 2, okay? And I want you to copy and paste that onto your Word document and then answer the questions for test 1, test 2. Please title test 1, test 2. Some of you all, so I've had some students in the past that give all of it and I can't tell which one's which. I need to tell the difference between test 1 and test 2, so that way I can make sure that everything's there, okay? Leave it, enumerate it, either highlight or underline the answer, but make sure that I am aware of what the answer is, okay? So that's English 133, A500, and A501. All right, so moving right along to business communication. All right, business communication A500 and A501. You will be doing for homework chapter 1. At the end of the chapter, there is learning objective checkup, and you will be doing questions 1 through 18. Make sure that you copy and paste everything. Your objective, okay, which you will be reviewing objectives 1.1 through 1.6, and then the questions. All right, so it's going to be one objective, and then there's going to be questions, and then there's going to be answers, multiple choice answers underneath that. So you copy and paste all that onto a Word document. Make sure that you highlight the answer, so that way I know which answer you picked, right? And then put it on a Word document, and most definitely upload that onto SU. So that is business communication A500 and A501. Questions 1 through 18 at the end of the chapter. For chapter 1, learning objective checkup. Checkup is objectives 1.1 through 1.6, and it's at the end, and it's questions 1 through 18. And then moving right along to English 145, A500, and English 145, A501. Okay, your class is going to be particularly easy because your book is going to have all the answers. All right, so when you call me and you're having issues, all right, and you're not going to know that, and you don't know that the answers are within the book, I'm going to get really upset, because that means you have not opened your book and you didn't prepare to speak to me at the time. All right, so you need to make sure your book has practices, has exercises, and has exams, okay? Tests, I think, all right, is what they're called. Make sure that you listen to the appropriate instructions, because if I ask for exercises, you're going to get dinged if you turn in practices. If I ask for practices and you turn in exercises, I'm not going to give you credit. So make sure that you follow your instructions appropriately, so you turn in the appropriate thing, okay? So business communication please forgive me. English 145, okay, A501 and A500 and A500. Let me say that again. English 145, A500 and A501. All right, you're going to do activities 1, 2, 5, and 6. One of them, I think activity 1 and 2, you're going to have to write something. But 5 and 6, okay, I think you're going to copy and paste, all right, the question and the answer. That needs to be in a Word document. Make sure that it does not convert into PDF, because I will not accept it, okay? And you have that due till Saturday midnight, okay? That's it. Love and light. Ciao.